Hello, Budget Besties. It's me, Zero Base Budget Girl, and welcome to today's video. I'm so sorry for my returning viewers. I know I've fallen off. Life has just been lifing these last couple of months. Just trying to, my husband's work schedule just keeps changing and just trying to adjust with that. And then, of course, as you know, I got my baby. Just finding time and motivation and energy to record videos has just not been there. But my baby, he's 6 months now, and he's developing a little bit of a routine. So he's done for his morning nap right now, and I believe I have anywhere between the next like 20 minutes to possibly an hour to do things. So I was like, let me get in here and record this video. I have updated the budget off screen because that would have just taken too much time, and I'm like, my time is very limited right now. So I don't know, I don't even remember the last video I uploaded was, but whatever. We're in November, fresh month. We're just gonna start here. So yeah, I'm gonna be budgeting our paycheck today, which was $2,590.29. If you're new here, hi. I use a program called YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget, and I budget our family's finances. We are a single income household. I stay home with my baby. My husband is in the military. And yeah, so I'm about to give every dollar a job here and keep it moving. So grab a snack, a beverage, and let's get into this ish, baby. Okay, so as you can see, I have 7 overspent categories, and that is mostly because I have not budgeted this paycheck yet, but things have already coming out already. I've already put transactions in for the month of November, even though I haven't budgeted for the month of November yet. I was saving the budgeting part, the assigning money part for a video. So here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna flip over to first month's paycheck, or the first paycheck, not first month, whatever. First paycheck view. And I'm going to go ahead and fund all of our monthly and yearly subscriptions. I think that we have decided to cancel Amazon Prime, so I'm not going to be funding that anymore. I am thinking, at least for now, I'm going to let me fund these really quick. So I need $71.02 to fund all of those subscriptions. And I think I'm gonna leave the money here for now, just in case we decide later that we want to resubscribe to Amazon Prime. But for now, it is just gonna hang out. And I don't know, yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll resubscribe, maybe we won't. Either way, we'll have the money there if we do decide to resubscribe. And if I decide we're not, then I'll move that money eventually someday. But for now, it's just gonna sit in that line. Okay, I had to do some editing in my targets on some of these subscription goals because they were looking a little weird, a little off. So I did that off camera. Anyway, now we have $2,507.98 left to assign. So next up is gonna be our groceries. So I'm going to cover this overspending with ready to be assigned money. And then I'm going to go ahead and fund the rest, which is $61.34. I guess I could just put the whole money right there. I would have covered it fine, but we didn't do it that way. I'm going to change my paycheck view. All right, back to my first paycheck view. Refresh, sure. Okay, where are we? Groceries. All right, so I need $140 for week 2 of groceries and also week 3. So to fund those, $280. And then I'm going to fund the rest of this bagger tip money. I don't typically ever use that money, but I did use it last week to cover some overspending in groceries that I did. So that's why that was yellow there. It's typically always green because I never actually use this money, but I had to use it last week. Your girl went over groceries. But this week I've really been focusing, this month I'm really going to be focusing on like I say this all the time, but I'm really trying to focus on our grocery budget and just our budget in general, because with the whole, like, if you're in the US, then you're probably following, or may or may not be following, I don't know, the whole like government shutdown stuff. um we have been lucky these last 2 paychecks to have been paid, because the government keeps magically just finding money to pay us. So our family, the active duty families or whatever, we've been getting paid. So yeah, I don't know how long this government shutdown is going to last for. I don't know how many times they're going to magically find money to pay us, but I already kind of made a we're not getting paid budget, a doomsday budget, shall I say? That's very like necessities only. That I've got written down on a piece of paper. So if I've got to switch to a bare necessities budget, I have that ready to go. So with that being said, just leading up until the government reopens, I'm really trying to like chill out with spending and really trying to keep our groceries and everything else relatively low. That way, if the government does continue to be shut down, we've got money to last. All right, so our groceries for this first half of the month are funded. Next up is going to be our household stuff. I need $27.05 for our water softener. We're gonna assign $125 for our USAA insurance, which covers the overspent there. We're gonna cover $3.20 to fill up our $25 for drinking water. $50 is going to our gas for our cars, and $65 going to household things. That's toilet paper, lotions, potions, shampoo, whatever, conditioner, things like that. Okay, next up is our kiddos. So $600 goes to my husband's ex-wife for his children, to help pay for child support things. Next up is $25 for a dog, and then $40 goes towards the boys' clothing fund, and $20 towards their school stuff. And then I'm going to be assigning $40 for their extracurriculars. We sent out $300 this month because one of the boys has a field trip to Washington, D.C. coming up in a couple of months. So she wanted help paying for that. So we threw a little bit of extra towards that this month. I don't know how much my husband plans on contributing to this trip, but either way, because I think our other boy also has a field trip coming up, I think. So we'll see how much we end up sending for field trip funds. But that takes care of the kids for now. Baby is on the second half of the month, so baby's stuff will come out of second paycheck. All right, we'll be funding unexpected car maintenance with $75, and then we'll assign $100 for the kids' savings accounts, the boys, and then $100 goes to our saving account, my husband and I's saving account, for our wedding / honeymoon that we never had, but money still gets drafted every month anyway. And then I'm going to assign $500 for our Roth IRA contributions for the month. We'll fund the other half with the paycheck, or our second paycheck we hopefully get later this month. So that's done. All right, savings for our baby. Baby gets $50 a month, just like the boys do. The boys also get $50 a month. That's why we send out $100 goes out for each of the big boys, and then start saving for our baby as well. So $50 goes for our baby now too. I will not be funding dining out right now because that's not a priority. I will put $50 towards family time. I don't know if we have anything going on. Nothing planned at the moment. It's only the beginning of the month, but for right now, we're just gonna fund $50 because we spent a ton of money last month going out and doing stuff. Yeah, so we should probably keep it chill this month, especially with the whole, like I said, the whole government shutdown stuff, and just the fact that we spent like, I don't even think, let's see, October, yeah, $475 went towards family time last month, which is a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna fund $25 towards booze and snacks for now. On the other half of that, their next paycheck, we'll give my husband his full fund money, and of course I have to have my full fund money. And then we'll go ahead and fund $25 for holiday shenanigans. We blew through all holiday shenanigan money with Halloween being in October, so we're starting all over. All right, so I went back and I went and changed this water softener. So I'm gonna put this $22.95 towards that to fulfill this. So due to, a little overspending last month, your girl was not able to fully fund everything she needed to with this first paycheck. However, it'll be fine. Hopefully we'll get paid again, and everything will be fine, right? Right. Anyway, friends, that's the end of the video. All of our dollars have a job, and yes, hoping that you all are doing well. Wishing you all lots of love and happiness and health. Stay healthy. It's getting, the winter time's coming. So yeah, don't get sick, please, and thank you. And I guess I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.